US Senator Bernie Sanders learns about the bombing of Iran while on the stump in Oklahoma.
It is so grossly unconstitutional.
Another congressman found out on social media.
I learned about this strike last night on Twitter, which, as you point out, is an uncomfortable thing for the ranking member of the Intelligence Committee.
Perhaps even more uncomfortable, given Britain's Prime Minister was in the loop.
We were given due notice, as we would expect as close allies to the US.
And while the White House insists top Democrat leaders were informed before the strike but not told the target, Donald Trump's unilateral attack is raising questions about its constitutional legitimacy, not least among some of his own Republicans angry that the president bypassed Congress.
The Constitution requires Congress to weigh in on this. We were on recess last week, and I went to special effort to offer a war powers resolution while everybody was on vacation.
But in practice, this issue is complicated. The War Powers Resolution obliges the president to consult Congress before committing US armed forces into hostilities abroad. It was used for deploying US forces to Vietnam, the Balkans, as well as Afghanistan and Iraq after the 9/11 attacks. But as head of the armed forces, the president also claims authority to direct military action, especially when it's overseas, a distinction the Supreme Court has supported. Trump used this authority to kill an Iranian general during his first term in 2020.
I am ready and prepared to take whatever action is necessary, and that in particular refers to Iran.
And Democrat presidents, including Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden, all took military action without congressional approval. And yet Trump's spectacular escalation of the conflict between Iran and Israel comes just days after another highly contentious unilateral decision, deploying soldiers to immigrant deportation protests in Los Angeles over the objections of California's governor, who would typically request that kind of support first. Owen Fairclough, CGTN, Washington.